Gerald with Johnston Seed Company, growing with us. Today, I'd like to talk about RTF Fescue. We get a ton of calls. We sell a lot of this product. It is an awesome product, but sometimes the questions I can tell, maybe people fully don't understand the product. So first off, RTF stands for rhizomaceous tall fescue. Rhizome comes from the Greek word meaning rootstock. It's a horizontal plant stem that most often found underground. Why that is important, or to explain it a little different, if you're familiar with Bermuda, it'll have runners on top of the ground. Below ground, there'll be a shoot come off the root, and that's where we get the benefit of it. It's able to send out new roots and shoots, allowing new plants to propagate quite a ways, maybe 1 to 2 foot from the original plant. Some people, the calls I get, they'll say, you have a Bermuda fescue. It's not a Bermuda fescue. It acts sometimes a little bit like Bermuda in that it has this capability, but it is not a Bermuda. It is a true fescue. The advantages to this is not all fescues have this ability. Very few that I know of. It can repair itself, meaning if there's a damaged area, it can send off rhizomes to a nearby plant and fill in a gap or something like that. Whereas with some fescue seeds, and we do sell those too, you have to actually reseed those bare areas to get plants to grow there. This also saves on overseeding costs. In the past, I know some will come in and buy fescue seed every year to make sure that spots that have happened, whether it be kids playing or damage from something, they have to fill those gaps in again, and this will repair itself. I will say this, that it takes at least a year before the plants will have this capability to move on their own or to send out rhizomes. A seedling plant isn't going to start doing that until within the 6 months to a year of growing. So don't think it's going to automatically fill in those spots. When you're first establishing a stand, you need to make sure that if you don't see any new plants coming up, and this is on the original seeding, that you could go back in there and thicken them up that first year with seed. There's 4 fescues in this blend. 2 are actually tall fescues, and the other 2 are rhizomaceous tall fescues. So the good thing about that is tall fescues are typically more drought tolerant, and that's because it can root down deeper. It provides a soft, lush look. Also, this seed by Barenbrug has the yellow jacket seed coating. Why that's important? It's a cornstarch coating, so as you're watering, getting the seed to germ, it will hold a little bit of moisture around that seed coat versus just bare to the soil. So that's an advantage there. The planting rate is 8 to 10 pounds per 1,000 square foot. And just really the best time to plant fescue is about Labor Day through the end of September. We want to try to get it early enough that we can establish some root system before going into the winter. It has a seeding depth of 1/4 to a 1/2 inch. Please soil test before establishing this. You can use a light rate of 10-20-10 if you so desire to get a little bit, but then I would look at once it germs and say 30 days after the seed germinates, you could put a little nitrogen on it to kind of stimulate growth. We do have this at Johnston Seed Company in sod. We have about 45 acres of RTF, in fact. And I think in another episode, we're going to ask Scott Brady, who's our sod farm manager, to come in and talk a little bit about the RTF sod. If you have any questions regarding RTF fescue seed, please give us a call at 800-375-4613 or email us at johnseed@johnstonseed.com. Thank you and have a good day.